Hi.
It's such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to talk about your book today, Mr. Devil.
Please, call me Lucifer, or Satan, or Iblis, or Mr. Morningstar, or Marilyn Manson. Or you can call me by my personal favourite, Daddy. But you must never call me by my true name.
Hello.
Lucifer!
What did I just say?
I'm sorry. I was being an idiot, fella.
Terribly sorry about that, Lucifer.
Think nothing of it. I just hope he wakes up.
So, why are you here, Lucifer?
Well, I'm here to promote my new book, Sex, Drugs and Ice Cream.
No, I mean, why are you here on Earth?
Oh. Well, I suppose I can sidetrack for a moment. Well, Big G...
You mean God?
Yes, Daddy-O himself, the notorious G.O.D. Would you believe he, of all people, would offer me a deal? Plot twist. God approached me in hell and said...
Lucifer, if you come to Earth and live a completely blameless life, then I, God, the All-Father of creation, will allow you back into heaven to join me and your angelic family on the
Sunday jam sesh. Well, that's basically how he put it. However, blameless, it's a very subjective term. A term, you might say, could be exploited. By your dictionary definition, it means innocent of wrongdoing, but what is wrong? What one person considers wrong, another might consider right. Like homosexuality or drugs.
Drugs.
Yes, drugs. You know, glue, felt tip pens, weed, acid, LSD, cocaine, shrooms. What a night that was. Ooh, have you tried horse tranquilizer? What a night that was. You should have seen the size of my dick.
That's quite enough, thanks, Lucifer.
Well, you can never really have enough when it comes to drugs. It's a big part of my new book.
Okay. And by the cover of your book, seems that you have quite a soft spot for ice cream.
Oh my dad, yes. Do we have any?
Yeah, I wasn't.
You, light bulb handler, you're not needed. Go and fetch me some ice cream.
So, where did you get...
Sweet princess. No more questions till I've finished. It's so good, but so bad for you. Why didn't I think of this?
So, Lucifer, back on topic.
Oh, well, excuse me. You mentioned ice cream.
I notice you've got quite a large scar on your arm there. So, what on earth could hurt the devil himself? I'd love to know.
Nothing can hurt me. But this wasn't my body to begin with, so it's not my place to fix it.
What do you mean?
The poor boy who was here before me decided to end it all. Many believe it is their only choice, when it isn't. I know my dad gave you all free will, but unfortunately he made you all so stupid. It is not something that anyone should ever be contemplating. Your human lives are short enough as it is. I both admire and pity that your kind live through all the suffering that my dad puts on you.
Right. Well, so how exactly did you get kicked out of heaven?
I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just enjoying my new life here on Earth, thank you very much.
Yes, of course, I'm sorry. So, what was your first experience like on Earth? Is it your first time here?
Bold of you to assume this is my first time for anything. Well, after I got into grips with how my new body looked, and believe me, that was quite an obstacle to see past, I took a gander at my new host's wardrobe. The man clearly had no sense of fashion, but I made do. I got dressed and I went for a walk. And on this walk, I was seduced into the home of a dodgy-looking fella with the incentive of drugs. Bet you didn't see that one coming. There was a mountain of coke on the table, just waiting to be sniffed up, and who am I to resist? Long story short, we fucked. It's true what they say, you know, drugs do make you gay. Anyhow, after the deed was done, the cheeky bastard had the nerve to ask me for money, for the drugs and the sex. When I said no, he pulled out a knife, but I wasn't having any of that because I'm the fucking devil. I don't do well under pressure. So I just did what came naturally and slapped him. Never seen someone fall to the floor so quickly. Oh, well, until today.
Yeah. So what's hell actually like?
You ever been on the London Underground in rush hour? It's like that. All the fucking time. And everyone's a coughing corpse.
Okay then. And is it lonely here without your family?
What is it with you humans and your lust for forbidden knowledge? First Eve and that apple. Maybe that was my fault. Anyway, I told you I do not want to talk about my family. I hate them. I thought this interview was about me and my book. Understand?
Yes, but I was just curious to know.
Fine, then, I'll tell you what. Let's make a deal. If I mention my family, I'll tell you all about them. Deal?
Alright, deal. So, apart from sex and drugs and ice cream, what else do you like about Earth?
Well, what else is there? It's the title of the book. Life doesn't get much better. Another thing that I like about Earth. There's a sense of acceptance here. I feel loved. And I think I love humans back. I don't know, I'm not sure. I haven't even felt this way before with my family. So I... What?
You said it. You said family.
Oh. You're really gonna make me get into this, are you? Are you sure about that?
Oh, yes. I'm very, very sure.
Very well, then. Where shall we start? Gabriel.
Ah, yes. Tell me about Gabriel.
Well, in Supernatural, you paint out Gabriel to be a nice guy. But no, Gabriel has his nose so far up his dad's ass that— Shut up! You asked for this! Where the fuck was I? Yes, Gabriel, that little brown nose, always doing what Dad wants, and bless him, he thinks he's the favourite. I'd love to slap that little bitch, but that would be animal abuse, the little mutt. Moving on swiftly, Uriel, the angel of wisdom. If only he were wise enough to see just how stupid he actually is. Just imagine that one guy, you know, who always goes, "Oh, did you know? Well, did you know, Uriel, you're a fucking dick." He knows exactly how unjust my swift kicking out of heaven was. Then there's Raphael, the angel of healing, always running around boasting about his bloody doctorate. Apparently Dad hasn't told him pride is a cardinal sin. No one cares if you can cure the common cold. Maybe if you came to Earth and did something useful, people would have a fucking clue who you are, you mutant ninja turtle. Maybe if you weren't Michael's little bitch and let him fight alone, then I would have won. Speaking of Michael, don't get me fucking started on Michael. Everyone's favourite, the angel of protection. If only Dad had worn some. He honestly should have been called Chad. He just looks like a Will Smith head on an Arnold Schwarzenegger body. It's exactly what you'd expect Frankenstein's monster to look like. He beats me in a fight one time with everyone else's help, and no one is willing to forget it. Everyone believes I was the problem. The one who took things too far. Michael attacked first. He actually tried to kill me. He wanted me gone because I was clearly Dad's first favourite. And this is the thing about God. He's got so many good things going for him. He looks like Morgan Freeman. He's got the voice of Brian fucking Blessed. But unfortunately, he has the personality of fucking Hitler. A genocidal fucking maniac. Have you read the Old Testament? If you have, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. What sort of family just rejects one of their own for being who they are? What kind of dad just watches his sons fight? I may have been a bit rebellious. Something used against my best interest. But I was never as bad as them. I loved them. I'm sorry about that. I'm really feeling much better now. So, there's nothing more to it, really. Buy my book, and do what you want. Except bad things, don't do that. And using my real name, of course. Okay? Oh, you're awake.
Hello?